Hello, people of the webs. This might probably be my earliest recording or video in the day. Yeah, in the day, because for me it is currently 10 AM, or anywhere from 3 AM to 11 AM in Canada / America, so time zone varies. Here I have the best adult cartoons from best all the way to bad by this guy. So, it is a list of the adult cartoons. I've just gone past all of those. You might have seen a glimpse, because they are slightly glimpsed. You have the idea in your mind. Are these adult cartoons, like Family Guy, American Dad, The Cleveland Show, and The Simpsons, these cartoons, are they actually that bad? Yes, they are. Hell, I actually have to create another tier of this list as to fit for for 2 more cartoons. Right. So these cartoons, in bad, there is Beavis or Butthead, a cartoon about basically 2 very mentally ill people. They're fucking stupid. Just make very vague pervert sounds, just as they are watching the television, usually MTV, something very stupid or very much overrated. It is not smart. Now next is a cartoon about a guy voiced by Archer from a far superior adult cartoon as a guy in a burger joint. All of the characters are so fucking boring. Even the setting is boring. The Cleveland Show, virtually unoffensive, but offensive to a vast majority of characters or people. Oh, I've just noticed the fat kid, he's munching his popcorn. Yeah, I would not have made this list if I actually noticed first, time. Just forget the popcorn retardation of his. Next is The King of the Hill. This has a personal reason I hate it, although many of these cartoons I hate more personally. But overall, the cartoon is basically just by conservatives to make you completely hate liberals or millennials. The vast majority of all villains are hyper-millennial or liberal. Because of the liberal characters, their pet dog is almost put down. Just because a black character thinks the dog is racist. Here's the fact of the day. The fact of the day that must not be ignored, must be remembered. The dog is not racist. There was a misunderstanding. So the dog is not racist. Just because of the liberals being stupid, the dog is almost put down. For a personal reason, they make a reference to a certain movie in which there is an actress. They sort of kill off the character of the actress, playing it for laughs too. I best not say the name, but they kill off a character of an actress in their parody of a movie, a very stupid parody that was not required in the slightest. Yeah, King of the Hill is completely retarded. And all of these it's only in the bad category. It is not as bad. Oh, next is Robot Chicken. Every joke is anti-criticism or gore. Robot Chicken people, they are that pathetic or something. Up next is the worst category, far worse than the bad category. And for the worst, there is Futurama, something that is made to mock criticism, anger. It's made by the guy that made The Simpsons. It comes off too. Make a joke in an episode involving time travel into the future because there's no backwards time machine. The late Philip J. Fry or something. They travel into the future and to a point in which there are these tiny midget aliens that are apparently super smart, but also these very big, very brutish alien creatures that are apparently super stupid. The point is, the brutes are stupid because they are violent, or vice versa. They are violent because they are stupid. That just means Matt Groening of The Simpsons, Matt Groening is fucking stupid. That's not how intelligence works. Very similar things in all cartoons by Seth MacFarlane, but here the pictured character Roger can be one of the worst characters ever. The show is dragged right down by characters like Francine Smith or by Roger Smith, by a lot of characters. The jokes never land. Up next is South Park. They mock anything for not being normal, and they bullied characters in Hooked on Monkey Phonics, a very ancient episode. They mocked or bullied many characters for not being normal or for just being introverted and reclusive. South Park is retarded. They have many other flaws too. Family Guy, very similar, but are far more hyper-liberal or mock conservatives or anything that is not basically hyper-left-wing. They mock religion, all sorts of bullshit. It primarily gets dragged back down by people like Lois Griffin, basically their version of the Francine Smith. Rick and Morty, the characters are narcissistic, pessimistic, as if that makes them smart. And if they try to portray anything that's not pessimistic, like optimism, they portray it as blissful ignorance. Rick and Morty is fucking stupid. For the retarded category, there is the most overrated show in the universe, The Simpsons. It has an infinite amount of constant fucking in-universe or out-universe flaws. An infinite amount. BoJack Horseman is just very overrated because it's just overly emotional yet poetic / stoic bullshit. For The Simpsons, they have a lot of these flaws. They are pro-psychiatry, anti-conspiracy theory or truth. They are anti-criticism. They have characters like a fat nerd, as to mock people that are fat nerds that criticize things for being awful. So they have a fucking straw man character to mock people smart enough to point out if The Simpsons are being very stupid. The Simpsons cartoon by Matt Groening is absolutely retarded. Just like